Hello everybody. So we are going to need a couple things today for your workout. We have our warm-up, a little plyometric circuit. It's not a true plyometric, but we'll still run through that. And then we have two circuits, two strength circuits, and a core circuit at the end. So we'll try to get through all of that in a half hour. You're going to need a towel, and you're also going to need your books for our single leg squat. So you want to grab that stack as high as you need, and you're going to need a lightweight, I would say 5 to 10 pounds as a counterbalance. It could be a jug of water, anything that you need that would work. All right, we are going to get started. So you're going to stand nice and tall. We're going to do a reverse lunge to an overhead reach. So stepping that right leg back, or reaching those arms up. You want to squeeze that right butt cheek and push the hips forward so you feel a nice stretch on the front of that right hip. And then we'll switch. Again, squeezing that left butt cheek, reaching up, nice and tall. Go back and forth. We'll go one more each side. All right, moving on to our hamstring scoops. You're going to kick your right heel out in front of you, hinge your hip backwards, and you're going to kind of reach those arms down towards your foot, keeping that nice flat back, and then you'll stand up. So you're going to move down, stand up. And we'll alternate feet on this one. Nice, send your hips straight back, and then arc up. Should feel the stretch in the back of those legs, maybe even down into your calf. Let's do one more each side. All right, standing nice and tall, we're going to go lateral lunge off to the right, and then step up, hug that knee in. Let's do 5 on the right and then 5 on the left. So step to your right, pull that right knee in, nice tall posture at the top. Last one. All right, let's switch sides. Lunging out, sitting into that left hip. Step back to your right, pull that left knee in. Get nice and tall as you pull that knee in. Last one. All right, now we're going to go into an upper back, inner thigh stretch, coming onto your hands and knees. Kick your right leg straight out to the side, and then I want you to push your hips back about a third of the way. You're going to take that left hand and put it behind your ear. We'll do your upper back stretch. Inhale your elbows together. Exhale as you open that chest to the left, reaching that elbow up to the ceiling. Inhale the elbows together. Exhale, open up. Let's do one more. And then you can switch. Kick that left leg out. Rock those hips back about a third of the way. Right hand behind the ear. Inhale your elbows together. Exhale, open up. You want to squeeze those shoulder blades together as you open that chest. Let's go one more. All right, nice. Leg on our back, single leg knee hug. You're going to hug that right knee into your chest. Left heel is going to press into the floor. On your inhale, fill your belly with air. On that exhale, press through your heel. Lift those hips until you finish exhaling. 5 on each leg. And switch. Hugging that left knee in, drive through that right heel as you press down into the floor. into our core activation. Bring your knees up over your hips. You're going to press those hands into the fronts of your thighs so you start to feel your abs activate. From here, we're going to do breathing exercise. So breathe in, fill the belly with air, and on your exhale, squeeze the abs and suck them in. We'll do 5 of those. Breathe in, fill, exhale, suck in and squeeze. Two more. Nice work. You can stand up. All right. We're going to work on our lateral bounding. So you're going to need to set up a line in your room. So it can be an imaginary line. I'm just going to use the edge of this mat compared to the floor. You can put a rubber band down or even lay your towel down. What we're going to do is you're going to go single leg drop, squat. You do not have to go on your toes if that's too difficult. You can go from a flat foot. So I'll do flat foot. You're going to drop, and then you're going to jump up over your line and land in a single leg position. So let me show you from a front view. Single leg drop, jump up and over that line, land on the opposite leg. And then I'm going to reset. Single leg drop, jump up and over, land in that single leg on the opposite side. All right? Let's do a couple together. Go ahead, set yourself up. Single leg, right leg, drop, jump up and over. Reset on your left leg, drop, jump up and over, land on that right. All right, let's keep going on your own. Make sure you're taking that time to land properly, reset. Let's go one more each side. All right, and we'll rest there for a second. Go ahead and grab a drink, shake that out. For this set, I would just encourage you, make sure you're setting yourself up, you're balanced. Once you drop and go, hit those landings, stick them. Even if you lose your balance, get into the right position, hold it, then you can reset and go again. We're really building those stability muscles in the hips. All right, let's go again. Right leg drops to right leg, jump, land on your left. Here we go. One more each side. All right, and rest. Again, take a little breather. We'll do one more set. Shake out those legs. Hopefully you're feeling it in the glutes, the hips. All right, last set. I want you to jump as high over that line as you can. Here we go. One more each side. Woo! And rest. All right, nice work. our single leg squats. Let's just get into that and then I'll explain the other two exercises next. So remember, set those books up as high as you need to go. We're going to stay in that 8 to 10. Let's stay in the 8 rep range so you can make it a little harder. All right, so weight is at your chest. Screw your foot into the floor. That other foot is going to be pulled to your butt. And then you're going to squat down, tap that knee to your book, press through that heel and stand up. You can obviously put that foot down if that makes your balance a little better. Tap the knee, stand up. Yeah, last two. Nice work. All right, let's switch. Screwing that foot into the floor. Tapping that back knee. Last set, 3. Woo! Man, that's a challenge. Hope you guys felt good on that one. All right, next, we're going to need your towel. You're going to do scapular pull downs. What the heck is that? You're going to move your shoulder blades, basically, in a coordinate position. So, I'm going to step closer to the camera once I show you. You guys can do this with me. Get your towel, pull it apart, arms up over your head. All right, now that your arms are up over your head, I want you to pinch your butt cheeks together and pull that rib cage slightly down. It's okay if your arms kind of fall forward. Just try to keep them back in line with your ears, but if you're a little forward, it's okay. All right, so you're in that position. Then I want you guys to shrug your shoulders up towards the ceiling and then pull them down and back towards the floor. Shrug up towards the ceiling, down and back towards the floor. And you're trying to keep those arms nice and straight as you do that. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Okay, good work. It's important that you can move those shoulder blades up as well as together. And that was working on up and down. This is going to work on squeezing your shoulder blades together. So you're going to put that towel under one of your toes or under your foot. You're in a nice hip hinge position so your back is flat. You're nice and long from the head to your butt. Nice and straight line. We're going to do an isometric hold. So for 30 seconds, you're going to squeeze those shoulders down and back, pretending like you're pulling that towel to your belly button and you're pushing that foot to the floor. So go ahead and you're in position. Chest is up a little bit. All right, go ahead. Pull those shoulders down and back, pulling that towel towards your belly button. Push through that foot. And you're going to breathe. You should feel the back right here working underneath those armpits. 15 more seconds. Keep squeezing. Keep pushing down through that towel, pulling that towel up with the hands. 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, go ahead, grab a drink, and then we're going to go back to those squats. All right, I'm going to start on my weaker leg, so I'm going to stand on my left leg. You do the same. Whichever leg doesn't feel as strong, start on that. Let's shoot for those 6 to 8 reps, challenging that extra range of motion. Last one. Whew. Nice thing about doing that more difficult leg first is the easier leg is second. Here we go. Last two. All right, and done with that. You can clear those blocks out of the way. Grab your towel. We're going to do your scap pull downs. All right, arms up, butt tight. Pull those ribs down a little bit so you should be able to squeeze those abdominals. Here we go. Shrug to the ceiling. Pull your shoulders down and back. Shrug, down and back. Let's do two left. All right, and then placing that towel under your other foot, we have our 30-second isometric hold. Hinging at your hip. Go ahead, nice flat back. Row that band, that towel to your belly button. Push through that foot. So this is isometric. There is no movement. It's just a lot of squeezing and breathing, kind of like a plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, nice work. Grab a drink. And we're going to do one more round. Get those books. If you need to adjust the height, do so. So higher is going to be a little easier. We're going to go here in about 5 seconds. So get your weights, get yourself set. Starting on that weaker leg, stand on that leg. Here we go, 6 to 8 reps. Gotta not watch myself on the computer, I get messed up. Last one. Ooh, that's a doozy. All right, other leg. Here we go. Last one. All right. Single leg, done. Go ahead. Grab your towel. Lat pull downs. Scap pull downs. Butt tight. Arms up. Straight arms. Pull those ribs down so you feel those abs squeeze a little bit. Here we go. Shrug. Pull down and back. Last one or two. And rest. All right, those bent over rows coming at you. Last set. We'll do 15 seconds each foot. Hinge over. Nice long spine. Here we go. Pull on that towel, push through that foot. Constant give and take. And switch feet, make it quick. Right into position. Keep pulling on that towel. Pressing through that foot. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right. Nice work. Grab a drink. All right, next up, we're going to do 4 exercises. We have 1 upper body exercise, one lower body exercise, and then 3 core exercises. All right, this is what we got. So, single leg deadlift. You're going to hinge over. We're going to pause for Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, and you're going to stand up as fast as you can. You do not have to pull your knee up. That was kind of a habit. You can just hinge, 1 Mississippi, stand up to position, foot on the ground, okay? Whatever you have the most stability with. We're only going to do 6 reps, so your job is to push through that foot, stand up as quick as possible. All right, let's do 6 of those starting right now. Screw that weaker leg into the floor. Arms are going to squeeze to the sides. Squeeze those abs. Here we go. Hinge at the hip. 1 Mississippi pause. And explode. Last one. All right, let's switch. Lats tight, abs tight, hinge at your hip. Pause, explode. Last one. All right. Now we're going to go to our side. You're going to go left side. I want those hips in back of you so your knees are, create like a 90-degree angle at your hip. We're going to go up into a side plank. You're going to press your hips forward. As long as it feels fine, you can open those knees on that lift. Keep your feet touching. We're going to do 10 of those on each side. All right, so here we go. Shoulder pulls down and back. Feet are going to stay together. Let's build some tension with that upper hand. Make a fist. And then go ahead, drive those hips up and forward. Big powerful breath. Make them explosive just like your deadlifts. Last 2. Nice work, everybody. Switch. Set up that elbow underneath your shoulder. Hips are going to be back a little bit. Shoulder down and back. Get that top hand up in a fist. Here we go. 10 powerful reps. Press those hips forward. Big exhale. Squeeze those abs. All right, 10. If you did that properly, you should feel it in your glutes and in that side that was closest to the floor. All right, now we have forearms. Lateral trench crawls. We've done this before. You're in that plank position, and then you're going to crawl left and right, moving opposite hand and foot together. All right, go ahead, set it up, and let's do it. We're just going to go for about 15 to 20 seconds. Nothing crazy for our first week here. and rest. Okay, our next thing, crab toe touches. Hands behind your shoulders. You can have your fingertips facing away from you or out to the side, whatever's comfortable. You're going to lift those hips up, get those shoulders down away from the ears, and then you're going to lift. Opposite foot, reach for that toe. All right, ready? Here we go. Get that toe. Here we go. I like to keep my elbows slightly bent. It just feels way better on my joint. We have 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 2, and rest. All right, let's get a drink. Stand up, and we're going to go back to those single leg deadlifts. Starting on that leg that doesn't feel as strong, I want you to stand on that leg. Remember, 1 second pause at the bottom. Explode up. 6 reps. Lats tight, abs tight, foot is screwed in. Here we go. Hinge and explode. And we'll switch. Make sure you're coming to that dead stop. Last 2. All right, next up we have that side plank, hip abduction. Just going to cushion my elbow a little bit here. All right, set those elbows underneath your shoulder. Knees are a little bit forward, so you have to extend your hips forward. Nice upper hand is in a fist. Here we go. 10 powerful reps. Show a couple reps from the side. Last 2. Good work. Let's switch. Shoulder down and back. Build that tension up top. Here we go. Last 2. Woo. Much harder than you think they'd be. All right. Back to those trench crawls. So you're on your forearms, straight arms. If you need to modify, you can always do a straight arm plank. All right, ready? Here we go. Five seconds. So close. Keep going for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, last exercise. We have our crab toe touches, 30 seconds on the clock. Flip that butt over, hands under your shoulders, hips up, shoulders down. Here we go, tap those toes. Try to be as controlled as you can, not lots of rocking side to side. About 10 seconds, guys, and we're done. Finish it out strong. We have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and rest. All right, we are done. Let's stretch. We're going to start on our back today and do your figure 4 stretch. So I want you to cross that right ankle, bring it to your left knee. Reach that right hand between your legs and your left hand on the outside of that left thigh. And then grab that thigh and pull your thigh in towards your chest so you feel that stretch in that right hip. And we'll just take some nice resting breaths here. Bring that heart rate back down to normal. And we'll switch. Left ankle to right knee. Left hand goes between the thighs. Right hand's going to go on the outside. And go ahead and pull that whole leg in. All right, and then you can relax. I want you to come onto your side. Come onto your right side. Put your right hand underneath your head so you're comfortable. Or if you have that like stack of books nearby, you could prop your head on that. You just want to make sure that your head is in a straight line. You don't want your head to be like propped up so much it's on an angle like that. Okay, it has to be straight. You're going to take that left knee and put it on the ground in front of you, and then get that right leg straight. Right hand is going to go on your left knee, so it's going to kind of hold that leg down. We're going to reach that left arm straight out in front of your shoulder, and then I want you to reach it out as much as you can. The rule is you cannot let this right knee come off the ground. And then you're going to swoop that arm up over your head. You can swoop it around your back as much as you can. And then bring it back forward. And then reach out again. Swoop up. Loop it around. And again, when you can do that loop back, you want to try to keep your shoulder down and back. You don't want to be like really putting a lot of stress on that shoulder joint. So don't force crazy range of motion here. Let's do one more. And we'll switch sides. All right, now left leg is straight. Top knee, right knee is on the floor in front of your hip. Left hand goes on top of that right knee. And then we'll reach that right arm out in front of us as much as we can. Swoop it up over your head. Open your chest a little bit. And then bring that arm back down to your hip. Around forward. And then reach out again. Swoop up. Open up. And close the circle. Let's do 3 more. Last one. And then we'll move that block out of the way, your pillow. Come onto your hands and knees. We're going to go into child's pose. You know I can't do a workout without ending it in child's pose. Reach those arms all the way forward. Sit those hips back towards your heels. Get a nice deep stretch in that lower back. Take a nice deep breath in and out. One more. Inhale and exhale. And then you can walk those hands back to your knees and you guys are good to go. All right, nice work. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for doing the workout.